I want to start with the kind of place that technology tends to forget. Somewhere everybody wants to visit, but nobody's allowed to touch.
My apartment after I clean it?
Close. I am thinking of historic sites, landmarks, old castles, protected parks, cultural buildings, the kind of place where you cannot just show up with a digger and tear open the ground to lay a cable.
Because someone will stop you.
Because a lot of people will stop you. There are heritage rules, there's the landscape itself, there are permits that take forever, so running fiber to a place like that is either incredibly slow and expensive or basically not allowed. And the old wireless workaround, the microwave dishes, just isn't fast enough for what these places actually need now.
Hang on, what does a castle need internet for? You are standing in front of a 500-year-old castle. Look at the castle.
That is the thing people miss. A modern landmark is packed with visitors, and every one of them wants Wi-Fi. There are live video feeds, cameras, all of it running over the network. These sites need real bandwidth now, and a lot of them are stuck on connectivity from 20 years ago because nobody can dig.
Okay, so what? They just live with bad Wi-Fi forever?
That was the trap, until a castle in Japan did something different. Matsuyama Castle. It sits up on a hill looking out over the city, about 130 meters up.
So already a fun place to run a cable.
Right. And the local cable operator there, Ehime Cat TV, needed to put proper modern connectivity up at the castle, stronger Wi-Fi, live video. But laying fiber up a protected hillside is exactly the nightmare we just talked about, and microwave could not give them the speed.
So they brought in a different kind of company?
Let me guess. The laser people. Trans-celestial. And this one was the first commercial laser link of its kind in Japan, done with their partner there, NTT-AT, which is part of the NTT group. The device is a small box. It sends internet through the open air as a beam of light. You put one unit on one side, one unit on the other, point them at each other, and they talk at the same speed you would get from a fiber line. No cable in between.
So one box on the castle, one box at the bottom of the hill.
Exactly that. One on the castle, one on the cable operator's building at the foot of the mountain, about 800 meters apart, call it half a mile. The beam crosses the gap in the air, and that gets us to the first of three things worth highlighting, which is the whole reason this story exists.
Go.
One is the whole reason this story exists. They upgraded the castle without touching the castle. No trench, no cable up the hillside, no big ugly tower bolted onto a heritage site. Two small units, a beam between them, and the view is exactly as it was. For a protected landmark, that's the difference between getting a modern network and just not being allowed to. Fiber basically could not serve that site. This could.
Fine. That's genuinely clever. What's two?
Two is the speed and cost of getting it running. The install, lining the two units up and switching it on, was done in under an hour.
An hour to stand up a network link on a mountain.
Under an hour. The unit aims itself, so there's no crew spending days fiddling with alignment. And because it's a laser, not a radio, there's no spectrum license to apply for and no fiber to lay. So you cut out the permits, the trenching, the waiting. That's time and money an operator just doesn't spend.
Okay, here's where I get suspicious. It's a beam of light on a mountain. Mountains get fog. Fog is, the actual thing that blocks light, and rain, and wind shaking the whole thing. How is this not down every other day?
That's the right question, and it's the third highlight. Before they switched it on for real, they ran it for about a month, from early November to mid-December, and across that month it held steady through rain, through dense fog, and through strong winds. The fog is the one that surprises people because that's exactly what you'd expect to kill it.
And it just kept running.
Kept running. No real impact on the connection at fiber speed the whole time. The thing is built for actual outdoor weather, not for a perfect clear day.
All right, I walked in ready to call this a science fair project. It's not a science fair project.
It's not. Though I will give you the one honest limit, because there always is one.
Please.
The two units have to be able to see each other. It's light, so it needs a clear line of sight between the 2 points. Put a hill or a building right in the middle, and you have to plan around it. At Matsuyama, a castle on a hill looking down at a building, that line of sight is wide open. But it is a real constraint, and it's worth saying out loud.
Appreciate you not selling it as magic.
It's not magic. It's just a different category of infrastructure for places the old kind can't reach. And that's why this one matters beyond a single castle. The cable operator is already looking at putting it on other tourist spots, even remote islands. And the bigger idea is simple. Not everywhere needs new fiber in the ground. Some places just need a beam of light across a gap.
So the castle gets Wi-Fi and the ground stays untouched.
That's the whole story. And if you want the full version, the exact site, the timeline, the weather testing, all of it, they wrote it up.
Link in the description?
Link in the description. It's the Transcelestial blog post on the Matsuyama deployment, worth a read. And if you like this sort of thing, real deployments, real places, no fluff, subscribe. We've got more coming.
More castles?
More places people said you couldn't connect. See you next time.